Namaste, Dandavat Pranam. By the instruction and grace of our spiritual master Om Vishnupad, Paramahamsa Sripad, Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj, we are here reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We're also paying our humble Dandavat Pranam to Om Vishnupad, Paramahamsa Srila A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada for providing us this wonderful commentary and translation of Bhagavatam, and following the instruction of Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, we are praying to Srimati Radharani. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati told us that unless we can understand Srimati Radharani through our reading of Bhagavatam, then our study has been for waste if we haven't done that. Yadi seva vanchitasyama yasya kripaya vayam labema sarvam prapnuma prayojanam damni Shri Bhagavat Pade Krishna sambandhi sarvam cha yadi na jani mahe tutam ashtadashasu sahasreshu Shlokanam Bhagavat Oktishu Radharanimna Vindamatada Nishphalam Bhagavat Adhyayanam Radhi Kaya Kripam Vina Vyartasyat Sarva Padishrama. If we are cheated out of serving that personality whose mercy awards us everything we need, including residence in the Lord's holy Dham and all things connected to Krishna, and if we cannot understand or discover Radharani within the 18,000 verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, then our study of Bhagavatam has been pointless. Without the mercy of Srimati Radharani, all our efforts are in vain. So continuing with Bhagavatam, we are reading Canto 4, the creation of the fourth order, Chapter 27, Attack by Caṇḍavega on the city of King Purañjana, the character of Kālakanyā. Dvav imhav anusochanti balavasad abhagraho yaloka shastropanatam narati natad ichati. One who does not give charity according to the customs or injunctions of the scriptures, and who does not accept charity in that way, are considered to be in the mode of ignorance. Such persons follow the path of the foolish. Surely they must lament at the end. Purport. It's herein stated that one should strictly follow the scriptures if one actually wants an auspicious life. The same is explained in Bhagavad Gita 16.23. Yashastra vidhim utsraja vartate kama karata nasa siddhim avapnoti nashukam na param gatim. He who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. One who does not strictly follow the terms of the Vedic injunctions never attains success in life or happiness. And what to speak of going back home, back to Godhead? One Shastric injunction holds that a householder, a Kshatriya, or administrative head, should not refuse to accept a woman if she voluntarily requests to become a wife. Since Kālakanyā, the daughter of time, was deputed by Narada Muni to offer herself to Yavana Raj, the king of the Yavanas, could not refuse her. All transactions must be performed in light of Shastric injunctions. The Shastric injunctions are confirmed by great sages like Narada Muni. As stated by Narottam Das Thakur, Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya Chitteti Kariya Aikya. One should follow the principles of saintly persons, scriptures, and the spiritual master. In this way, one is sure to attain the success in life. Kālakanyā, the daughter of time, presented herself before the king of the Yavanas precisely in terms of sadhu, shastra, and guru. Thus, there is no reason for not accepting her. Text 26. Ato bhajasvamam bhadra bhajantim me dayam kuru etavan purusho dharmo yad artan anukampate. Kālakanyā continued, O gentle one, I am now present before you to serve you. Please accept me and thus show me mercy. It is a gentleman's greatest duty to be compassionate upon a person who is distressed. Purport. Yavanaraj, the king of the Yavanas, could also refuse to accept Kālakanyā, the daughter of time, but he considered the request due to the order of Narada Muni. Thus he accepted Kālakanyā in a different way. In other words, the injunctions of Narada Muni or the path of devotional service can be accepted by anyone within the three worlds, and certainly by the king of the Yavanas. Lord Chaitanya himself requested everyone to preach the cult of Bhakti Yoga all over the world. In every village and town, preachers in the Krishna consciousness movement have actually experienced that even the Yavanas and Mlechas have taken to spiritual life on the strength of Narada Muni's Pancharatrika Vidhi. When mankind follows the disciplic succession, as recommended by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everyone throughout the world will benefit. Text 27. Kālakanyodita bacho nishamya yavaneshvara chakir shor deva guyamsa shashmitam tam abhashata. After hearing the statement of Kālakanyā, daughter of time, the king of the Yavanas began to smile and devise a means for executing his confidential duty on behalf of Providence. He then addressed Kālakanyā as follows. Purport. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi 5.142, it is said, Ekale Ishvara Krishna Arashabha Britya Yare Yaiche Nachaya Se Taiche Kare Nritya. Actually, the Supreme Controller is the personality of Godhead, Krishna, and everyone is his servant. Yavanaraj, the king of the Yavanas, was also a servant of Krishna. Consequently, he wanted to execute the purpose of Krishna through the agency of Kālakanyā. Although Kālakanyā means invalidity or old age, Yavanaraj wanted to serve Krishna by introducing Kālakanyā everywhere. Thus, the sane person, by attaining old age, will become fearful of death. Foolish people engage in material activities as if they will live forever and enjoy material advancement. But actually, there is no material advancement. Under illusion, people think that material opulence will save them, but although there has been much advancement in material science, the problems of human society, birth, death, old age, and disease are still unsolved. Nonetheless, foolish scientists are thinking that they have advanced materially. When Kālakanyā, the invalidity of old age, attacks them, they become fearful of death, if they are sane. Those who are insane simply do not care for death, nor do they know what is going to happen after death. They are under the wrong impression that after death there is no life, and consequently, they act very irresponsibly in this life and enjoy unrestricted sense gratification. For an intelligent person, the appearance of old age is an impetus to spiritual life. People naturally fear impending death, and the king of the Yavanas tried to utilize Kālakanyā for this purpose. Text 28. Maya nirupitastubhyam patir atma samharina na bhinnandhati lokoyam tvam abhadram asammatam. The king of the Yavanas replied, After much consideration, I have arrived at a husband for you. Actually, as far as everyone is concerned, you are inauspicious and mischievous. Since no one likes you, how can anyone accept you as his wife? Purport. After much consideration, the king of the Yavanas decided to make the best use of a bad bargain. Kālakanyā was a bad bargain, and no one liked her, but everything can be used for the service of the Lord. Thus the king of the Yavanas tried to utilize her for some purpose. The purpose has already been explained, that is, Kālakanyā as jara, the invalidity of old age, can be used to arouse a sense of fear in people so that they will prepare for the next life by engaging in Krishna consciousness. Text 29. Tvam avyakta gatir bhungsva lokam karma vinirmitam yahi me pritana yukta prajana sampranishyasi. This world is a product of fruit of activities. Therefore, you may imperceptibly attack people in general. Helped by my soldiers, you can kill them without opposition. Purport. The word karma vinirmitam means manufactured by fruit of activities. This entire material world, especially in these days, is the result of fruit of activities. Everyone is fully engaged in decorating the world with highways, motor cars, electricities, skyscrapers, industries, businesses, etc. All this appears very nice for those who are simply engaged in sense gratification and who are ignorant of spiritual identity. As described in Srimad Bhagavatam 5.5.4, Nunam pramata kurute vikarma yad indriya pritaya apranoti na sadhu manye yata atmanoyam asannapi kleshada ashadeha. Those without knowledge of the spirit soul are mad after materialistic activities, and they perform all kinds of sinful activities simply for sense gratification. According to Rishabhadev, such activities are inauspicious because they force one to accept an abominable body in the next life. Everyone can experience that although we try to keep the body in a comfortable position, it is always given pain and is subjected to the threefold miseries. Otherwise, why are there so many hospitals, welfare boards, and insurance establishments? Actually, in this world, there is no happiness. People are simply engaged in trying to counteract unhappiness. Foolish people accept unhappiness as happiness. Therefore, the king of the Yavanas decided to attack such foolish people imperceptibly by old age, disease, and ultimately death. Of course, after death, there must be birth. Therefore, Yavanaraj thought it wise to kill all the karmis through the agency of Kālakanyā, and thus tried to make them aware that materialistic advancement is not actually advancement. Every living entity is a spiritual being, and consequently, without spiritual advancement, the human form of life is ruined. Text 30. Prajvaro yamama prata tvam chame bhagini bhava charam yubhabyam lokesmin avyakto bhima sainika. The king of the Yavanas continued, "Here is my brother, Prajvara. I now accept you as my sister. I shall employ both of you, as well as my dangerous soldiers, to act imperceptibly within this world." Purport. Kālakanyā was sent by Narada Muni to Yavanaraj so that she might become his wife, but instead of accepting her as his wife, Yavanaraj accepted her as his sister. Those who do not follow the Vedic principles are unrestricted as far as sex life is concerned. Consequently, they sometimes do not hesitate to have sex with their sisters. In this age of Kali, there are many instances of such incest. Although Yavanaraj accepted the request of Narada Muni to show respect to him, he was nonetheless thinking of illicit sex. This was due to his being the king of the Yavanas and Mlechas. The word Prajvara is very significant, for it means the fever sent by Lord Vishnu. Such a fever is always set at 107 degrees, the temperature at which a man dies. Thus a king of the Mlechas and Yavanas requested the daughter of the time, Kālakanyā, to become his sister. There is no need to ask her to become his wife, for the Yavanas and Mlechas do not make distinctions as far as sex life is concerned. Thus one may outwardly be a sister, mother, or daughter and still have sex. Yavana Raja's brother was Prajvara, and Kālakanyā was invalidity itself, combined and strengthened by the soldiers of Yavana Raj, namely non-hygienic conditions, illicit sex, and ultimately a high degree of temperature to bring on death. They would be able to smash the materialistic way of life. In this connection, it is significant that Narada was immune to the attack of Jara or invalidity. Similarly, Jara or the destructive force cannot attack any follower of Narada Muni or another pure Vaishnava. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the 4th canto, 27th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Attack by Caṇḍavega on the city of King Purañjana, the character of Kālakanyā. And thus ends our reading for today. We will continue from chapter 28 on Friday. Dandavat Pranam Lila Purushottam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Acharya Dev Ki Jai. Jai Sri Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the worldwide devotees, Sama Bhakti Veda Vrinda Ki Jai. Jai Navadviptam Ki Jai, Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ju Ki Jai. Ganga Mai, Yamuna Mai Ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Giri Govardhan, Gupta Govardhan Dham Ki Jai, Sham Kund, Radha Kund Ki Jai, Tulsi Devi, Bhakti Devi, Vrinda Devi Ki Jai, Jai, Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai, Scientific Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai, Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai, Jai, Princeton Bhakti Vedanta Institute Ki Jai, Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari 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 Bol. Hare Krishna.